Okay, so I have just beaten one of the hardest extreme-typed extreme super battle roads using a full free-to-play team. And it's literally a full free-to-play team. None of that, oh, this friend leader is pay to win or whatever excuse, because this team has from my own leader to the friend leader, all free-to-play cards. So this is obviously pre-recorded. This is definitely a very RNG-heavy, run. Because we are running, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 stunners in here. And pretty much you have to get most of these stuns going. So I'm going to run down through the team, everything like that. And I'll, show you guys what's happening in this video. So first off, the 2 leaders that I'm bringing is Demon King Piccolo from the World Tournament. He is a terrifying Conquerors leader for 120%. I thought that bringing Golden Frieza was the go-to. But, it's actually double Demon King Piccolo because of that damage reduction. It's a lot more consistent than Golden Frieza because we're actually always low on HP. So, having, only an orb restriction, pretty much, for the damage reduction was way better. And if he transforms first turn, like, just then, he has the guaranteed damage reduction, no orbs required, which is really good. However, that is RNG based because you have to verse certain enemies in this. So certain enemies such as Hercule Boo and Videl for the first battle. That's a really good start, which I had as well. Also, the lower the enemy count, the better, because then your stuns, you only have to focus on so little people to stun. Unfortunately, I got really unlucky and got the 5-man person fight in the very end, but we still got through it at the very least. Also, this Great Saiyaman Videl, Great Saiyaman 2, is a very optimal battle as well. If you got those 2 at the start, which we did, you will have a very good run. I used 1 item for the first battle, and I believe I used like 1 item on this battle as well, maybe 2. And so you want to save us a lot of items for the very end, especially if you have bad RNG with the final battle. The best one, I believe... Actually, I don't think there is a best one for the extreme super battle road typings because you need, for Demon King Piccolo's instant transformation, you need a Dragon Ball Saga, a World Tournament, or Dragon Ball Seeker. I think Goten is in the Dragon Ball Seeker, but I'm not too sure. So let me just double check while this is going. Because I'm pretty sure there is an optimal fight you want to do. But I know that the 5-man fight, Goten, is not a Dragon Ball Seeker. Okay, so the father-son one, Goten, is a Dragon Ball Seeker. So you want that 3-person fight for the very end. If you want it to be like the easiest run of your whole time. And then the 3rd fight, there's no real avoiding it. You have to deal with the 6-turn wait for Demon King Piccolo's transformation. We've got the Dokkan mode here with Demon King Piccolo. Transform means he's going to do some amazing damage, and we've been getting those stuns as well throughout this whole entire battle. Let's go through the rest of the team, shall we? I'm sure you guys already know by just watching the footage here. We have Golden Frieza and Sorbet. He has a high chance of stunning the enemy. If he does receive an attack first, before attacking, he does get a guaranteed 1-turn stun, and that could lead to a 2-turn stun if you're lucky enough for the super attack mechanic. We have Goldo in here. He can stun, medium chance. And he can also lower the enemy's attack by 20%, attack and defense. So that can save us. And I think it does save us in one of the battles. It might be this battle. I've done a lot of runs trying to get this done. I've even tried to do it on stream, but I couldn't get lucky enough. This friend, Demon King Piccolo, I stumbled upon was 2 dupes. So it wasn't the best. It could have been better. But still got it done. Either way, I think 2 dupes is, minimum at the very least. So we just got Videl down, and now it's time to focus on Gohan. And he's almost dead. Anyway, with the double super here, that is perfect. We have Lord Slug in here. He also has a medium chance of stunning the enemy. He's very good when versing multiple enemies, so very good for Super Battle Road. We have the TEQ Ginyu. He's a support for extreme types. There's not really anybody else to bring, because remember, we're limited to Terrifying Conquerors. There's also Demon God Salsa. You could bring him. He has a ceiling effect. He does have 10% dodging, But Ginyu with the extra damage did come in really clutch. So luckily I had that. We also have Turles. I think he's the most inconsistent stunner of the whole group, I swear. Every time, I'm sure if you've seen my stream highlights, I think this uploads after the stream highlights. There's some Super Battle Road runs of this, of my live reaction, and every single one I lost to was because, you know, Turles didn't stun, which sucked so badly. So we are on to the third fight here with Super Saiyan Vegeta and Super Saiyan Trunks. It doesn't really matter who we fight in this part, but we're targeting Trunks first. It only depends on who is attacking, depending on which situation, because that Ghost Dust should... We're stunning Trunks here because he's attacking in the middle. So if we can stun him here, we pretty much get the middle slot free to do whatever we want. But unluckily, we did not stun, which means we probably will have to use another item here. Or we have to play really RNG heavy, which is not what I want. Luckily, we got 5 orbs, so you need to... If he's not transformed, you need to get 5 orbs. And you'll see at the very end of the last battle that we have, oh my god, it was the scariest thing because there was actually a moment where I couldn't get 5 orbs. I think multiple times, actually. And it was scary. So, I had to double item here. A Whis, I believe, as well as the Rat item. So, the Rat item, if you guys don't know, it lowers the enemy's attack and defense by 40% for 2 turns. So, we're going to do extra damage, and we're going to take a little bit of damage as well. And it lasts for 2 turns, so I think that's a little bit better than Nurse Chi-Chi, who does lower the enemy's attack and defense by 74%, but we needed that longevity. Since this team is not the strongest team, it's more of, you know, utilizing those 2-man fights, stunning both of them, getting that free turn, saving an item, kind of thing instead. So with those 2 items, we still take almost 100,000 for a super attack. It's still dangerous, but we can still, you know, live for 2 turns, which is good. Gives us, you know, 2 turns pretty much to stun both enemies. And you can see every time I would never focus one person solely on stun. I would pick one, stun with 1 unit, and then pick another one and stun with another unit. Because it just, if you do get lucky enough to get those 2 stuns, you pretty much have that free turn. And it's really worth it because I use every single item till the very end. I might have been able to save 1 item if I had foresight and saw the orbs as it, you know, moved around and stuff like that, but I don't have that talent. I don't think anybody has that talent. Alright, so both of them are stunned, which means we can just freely do the damage. Now, I was expecting to kill Trunks here, so Lord Slug would target Vegeta, but unfortunately Ginyu couldn't get a super attack, so I had to reset the app because I needed to make sure that, you know, Ginyu got a super attack just to guarantee Trunks' defeat. So, with some maneuvering around, luckily Lord Slug is fully keyed up, so he doesn't need that many orbs. He only needs 1 orb, really. So we can go first turn. And I think because of that, because we do get the stun on Vegeta, maybe he might have not stunned in the middle slot. So, thankfully, I did this. If it was like an easier Super Battle Road, I would be like, that's fine. A normal attack is completely fine. We'll just rely on some luck and maybe an additional super attack. But because this is like literally one of the hardest, I think this one and Extreme STR are definitely the hardest. Even with EZA Frieza, I think the rest of the units are not as good. Yeah, Trunks did not die, but luckily, I mean, we have Demon King Piccolo that can tank. He has 50% damage reduction, so I mean, within this turn, he should die, and because Vegeta was stunned, we don't have to worry about anything. And if he was not stunned, we would have had to use another item, which would have been so bad. Because look, damage reduction, and we still take 150,000 damage. It's pretty bad. Got a nice critical and the additional super attack, so just that extra little bit of damage. The goal was to Dokkan mode as soon as possible on the second battle, and then build up that Dokkan meter for the final battle. So, you could say, like, because I versed the 5-man, the Dokkan mode was a bit more effective, but I would have rather had the 3-man fight. I could deal with the 3-man fight much more easily. So here we go. We did not... So we're very close. We got 2 stunners left. I'm just trying to figure out where can I get these green orbs to get that Dokkan meter to rise up, because we're just past halfway. Another stun comes in. Demon King Piccolo here. Got a lot of green orbs, so big damage. And I think the next turn is the 6th turn. Next turn, we should have the transformation, which is kind of cool. I was just thinking here, how can I get an 18 key super? It's not that deep. And unluckily, we did not get a super attack with Ginyu. But at this point, I didn't really care. We already had damage reduction going on. We stunned again, so... If anything, it was good that we didn't get the super attack, because we can stall even longer for that Dokkan meter. Because, yeah, that might have... Having this extra turn pretty much changed a lot for the run. Yeah, stunned, so it didn't matter. I was actually thinking about getting the... all those green orbs for Lord Slug, but I wanted to make sure that these 2 green patches were separated so that I can grab 2 of them and it'll fill up the bar just a little bit faster. In sacrifice for no healing. Alright, 3rd battle down. On to the last battle, the scariest battle. This is where I was laying down on my bed doing this, and I was like, okay, this is it, and I instantly stood up and like straight back and everything. So I double item here. I use a Princess Snake and a Whis for the heal back. I didn't think... Turles is very fragile, so I thought that even with the rat, we could have still died there. I put Demon King Piccolo first up. Maybe I should have put Frieza first so that I could guarantee stun Goku. That way, maybe it wouldn't... Or maybe guarantee stun Vegeta. That way, maybe I didn't have to use the Princess Snake and used it for a different turn. So here's the issue. We couldn't transform. So who is our biggest damage dealer at this point? Right? We got the Dokkan meter coming up. And we had 2 choices. We either... Dokkan mode with Demon King Piccolo, hoping that he changed enough green orbs, or Lord Slug, who is a guaranteed amount of damage and has that extra boost because we're versing multiple enemies. So that was the next thing I was thinking of in my mind. We did luckily get the stun on Goku. That's a 2-turn stun, which is good. And here at Turles, I'm hoping that he could stun here, and I think he does. Oh no, he does not. Actually, and so we take the super attack into the face, which is completely fine because the Dokkan meter is going to heal us up here. So we had all those green orbs at the right. And I was thinking, what's going to be stronger? And I think I thought about this for a while here. Because every orb Demon King Piccolo gets is only a slight flat boost. Just a slight. So I didn't really know what would be stronger here. So I just went with Lord Slug and got the guaranteed there. I did target Vegeta for the stun. Just in case we did get it. Because he is attacking at the end again. So I just wanted to make sure that if we do get this stun, you know, Ginyu's not going to take any damage. I used the final item, the rat item, to lower everyone's attack. Because remember, Princess Snake only lasts for 1 turn. I shouldn't have used it though. Because we had a Whis up, and then the damage reduction from Demon King Piccolo stacked with Whis would have been just fine. I don't know why I did it. I was just scared. I was really, honestly, just scared. The Dokkan mode didn't do that much, like, didn't do too bad of a damage. Like, pretty much everybody was 1 shot away from a big shot away. Because, yeah, Goku was down, and... I mean, we literally could have saved an item here. And it wouldn't have been as scary as it should have been if I had saved that item. So here's the issue. Look at this. The orb change was just unlucky. Luckily, we had the rat item to lower the attack. So I felt somewhat hoping that there was no super attacks, of course, that we would survive. Vegeta was stunned, so it was like... guaranteed it was only first spot hits. I really was hoping that I could get the damage reduction, but at least if Golden Frieza does receive an attack, he does get the guaranteed critical and the stun. So I went straight to Gohan, which has the most amount of HP. And I used Demon King Piccolo to kill off Goten. Just wanted to kill off people now. That was the goal, and try to get as many stuns as possible. And here I got really lucky with Goldo. Goldo actually MVP. I'm not even joking. Goldo saved our butts here with some lowering attack and some stunning. So luckily Vegeta was stunned, which meant that we only received pretty much 2 hits with Golden Frieza, which wasn't too bad. If any of those was super attack, we would have been definitely in dangerous, territory. So Goten down. We got a little cheeky additional super attack, normal attack, sorry, to do a little crit damage. Oh, he didn't just actually stun that turn. Whoops. And then we got stuck in the same situation that we were in again. I was hoping Goldo would stun, actually. Maybe that was that was my dream. Goldo stunning. But actually, I think because we lowered the attack, it actually was very clutch here. To just take not that much damage. Because fortunately, Vegeta was the ones who were attacking at the start. And then once that was over, it was, Gohan's time to lose. 61,000 again. If there was any super attacks, it would have been GG's. And I would have been mad at myself. So, Gohan is gone. With this one super attack, luckily 90,000 was enough to take him out. This time around, we did have damage reduction, but remember, we are still not safe. One super attack, and we are literally dead. I just went and grabbed all these green orbs because I needed as much HP back. Look at that. That was actually insane. We got really, really lucky. I could not replicate this run ever again. Got the stun, so even if, Ginyu Force does not kill here, we have a turn for free, which meant easy W, but Ginyu gets the dub for us, and there you go, Extreme TEQ ESBR done fully free to play. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Now all that's left is the AGL Extreme Super Battle Roads. So once we get good cards for those, I'll definitely be on it. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video as we have daily uploads here on the JPhanta channel. Until the next one, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.